Warning: this podcast has vulgar language that may not be appropriate for persons under 16 years of age, soft as a cotton swab, or sensitive like a baby's ass. This a podcast for real ones, gangsters and gangsterettes. If you don't fit that description, still listen to my shit. With your Bill Bellamy bone structure having asses, laughing like a bitch. Anyway, let's get it. Shout out to everybody who jacked that Shizzy lit podcast and WTF news. We appreciate all of your Don Cheadle face asses, dying laughing. Anyway, keep listening. I'm out this bitch. You understand me?
Oh shit. Yo, it's your boy OG Shizzy Brill. It's another Shizzy lit podcast. You understands me. I'm gonna hit y'all with a 97 story. This had to be 1997. Young Myrtle boy, Murphy Holmes, Myrtle Avenue boy and shit. You know, feel me? We was linked up with some niggas down South Baltimore and shit. South Baltimore is more like West Virginia. Is the mingle, is white and black people down there and shit, all together mixed into one gumbo pot and shit. Been done from the projects with all black people where you probably see a couple white people coming through, cops and motherfucking blow or some shit like that. Something they ain't supposed to be doing and shit, you feel me, in the projects and shit. They just stand out there, you feel me, because it's all black motherfuckers, hood and shit, so you see white people, motherfuckers be swarming to them. There's two options, whether these motherfuckers copping or they police and shit, you feel me, ain't no other option. You know what I mean? But yeah, so we was tied. I've been tied up to niggas uptown, round town, downtown, all that shit. You know what I mean? I just wasn't restricted or constricted to one lower area and shit in the city. I was around. I was a little bit everywhere. You understand me? So yeah. So we was linked up with niggas down South Baltimore and shit. I ain't even gonna say no name to protect the innocent and to keep motherfuckers. You know feel me? You know I mean? Y'all know who y'all is and shit. You know feel me? So boom. Niggas on Myrtle and shit. Now, one of my mans and shit down South Baltimore was going to the Navy and shit. You feel me? So, niggas wanted to go see you off the right way. We wanted to go get him extra smoked out bottles, all that shit. You know, we young boys. We was doing way more when we was young boys than we doing now and shit. We did all that shit. We did our grown man type shit, like on a drinking tip and all that shit early. I don't even really be drinking like that bullshit. Anyway, boom. We chilling and shit, chilling and shit. You know, back in them days, you clicked up and shit. Niggas going through other hoods and shit. Niggas go at least had 3-4 motherfuckers with them, a minimum. You feel me? Well, not all the time. Me and Don used to stroll through, me and yo, any hood and shit. And I don't know tough shit, just we got to go through that motherfucker. Let's hope nothing don't happen. You feel me? So, we waiting and shit. We waiting on the goons and shit. Everybody that fuck with him, you feel me? Niggas was planning on go down there, blow like an ounce with him in bags and shit and pop as many bottles that could be popped and see my man off and shit, you feel me? Boom. So niggas finally hit the block, like me and a couple niggas all Myrtle already. I think I said Don and shit. Y'all should know Don always in the stories back in the 90s and shit. That's my right hand and shit, so you feel me? But I'll try to keep the names out of it if it just so happened, oh so well be it, you feel me? Anyway, boom. So like me, couple other niggas and shit on the block waiting for everybody else, waiting for bro and all everybody else that's trying to go down there and shit. You feel me? South Baltimore like a motherfucking where we had to go at. Like a good 20-minute stroll and shit. If niggas just strolling through, stopping, rapping and all that shit. If niggas on the crackhead bop, we get down there in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes and shit. Bo bop. You know what I mean? So niggas link up and shit. Wherever the fuck these niggas just came from, these niggas came from that motherfucker lit already. Like, we was behind. It was time for us to catch up. You feel me? So boom, we all link up. Yo, we about to go down holler at ski before y'all go. Bye. Alright, bet. So now it's like, I ain't gonna lie, it's like 8, 9 of us, maybe 10 and shit strolling down. Now in the hood, unfortunately, especially in the 90s, boy, when there's over 3 motherfucking hood niggas, some bullshit ready happen. Somebody ready get fucked up or something. You feel me? Like so. Niggas strolling through. Niggas get all the way. Niggas walk past hella hoods. Niggas get down South Baltimore. Now, remember I told y'all South Baltimore is white and black people. You feel me? And there's a little shopping area called like Mount Clair Junction and shit down there and shit. Like some shoe stores at the supermarket. That whole time we strolling through. It's more little white people area, so we already look crazy because we coming through mob and niggas drunk and all that shit. So as soon as we get to the little Safeway market and shit, in the little shopping center, we mobbing through and all that shit. So niggas feel extra tough. Niggas just want to do dumb shit. I'm not with it. I'm trying to mission on the mission. I ain't trying to do no side missions and nothing. I'm trying to do what we supposed to be doing and do that. We already on the time limit because my man, so we need to go down here and get a couple with my man before that. So boom. There's always a super hot nigga and shit. This nigga all drunk and goofy and shit. You feel me? We ain't said no names and shit. Nigga walk up to be like, yo. And gave a little side eye to a white dude and shit. Like telling me that the snuffing. I'm like, man, hell no, boy. You know where the fuck we at? You tripping. We already hot. 10 to 12 hood niggas and shit. You feel me? We already look like we up to no good. We already got eyes on us and we ain't got to be doing shit. So I says that, this nigga say, fuck it, bypasses me, go snuff the nigga, pop. Now we down South Baltimore white people, we a group of black motherfuckers, young black motherfuckers, and you snuff a white person in the white people area. Whole time, right where we at, in front of motherfucking Safeway, Rite Aid, and all that shit, is a little lay low, like a little security office, hella little hillbilly, big ass white hillbilly, redneck looking polices and shit, waiting for some shit like this to go there. So yo snuff the nigga. Bow! You feel me? He don't just snuff the nigga and keep it moving. He snuffed the nigga, then wanna beat the shit out the boy. Like you wanna keep beating. I'm like, shit going in slow motion, cause I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, so a black lady, which ended up being a white dude wife and shit, you know, back in them days, that fucked us up. You know what I mean? This bitch, I'm thinking this bitch ready to pull a burnout. This bitch pulled a pair of nunchucks out. I'm dead ass serious, no exaggeration. Bitch pulled a pair of nunchucks out and started wearing the back of my man's skull out with that bitch. You know how Bruce Lee used to do the little move, like switch hand to hand and shit go behind? She was doing that, but on my man's melon. She was on my man's skull. Listen, man, she was beating my man's skull with that motherfucking nunchuck situation like a bongo. I had to do something about it. I ain't even want to be a part of this shit. So, I'm talking about by now, right? The police right next door, so it's chaos. We ain't even notice. I'm not noticing what the fuck going on. You feel me? Whole time now it's pandemonium, motherfucking police and shit coming out of nowhere because they right next door. You feel me? The white dude wife wearing my man wig out, he still beating the white dude and shit. You feel me? Motherfucking, I got to sneak snuff the bitch now. That's in straight violation, man. That ain't even my style. I'ma keep this shit a bay. I ain't wanna have to do that shit. I don't feel proud about it. But she was wearing my man Melon's skull out. She was fucking my man. Listen, that's why he ain't right till this day. Because of that situation right there, man. She was trying to split my man shit, so I had to motherfucking hit her with the quick snuff and grab her like I was just grabbing her to like tell her to chill and all that shit. Whole time I had to snap her out of her Bruce Lee life. She was living her best Bruce Lee life that day. So boom. Snuffed out, bop, grabbed her real quick and shit, like, you know what I mean, because I'm nice with it and shit, you know what I mean, and, by that time, once I focused back in to the surroundings and shit, because I'm just focused in on my man's skull, you feel me, man, listen, it was too late, niggas was going down, a few niggas escaped and shit, and it so happened to be the nigga with all the drinks and weed and shit, you feel me, all I know is my brother got locked up. You feel me? Like the older niggas got locked up. I was only like 16, 17 around this time. And then me and my mans and them got locked up just because our bro and them got locked up. We gonna we gonna keep the ride going and shit. We just gonna catch this disorderly conduct charge and shit and ride charge and be done with it and shit. You feel me? So, you know, we still minors and shit. So we go to the little young boy jail and shit. All your parents gotta do is come and shit. You feel me? Get the papers and shit, court date and all that type shit. So you all been with your goons, you ain't even tripping. You know your people's gonna be there, sir, so you ain't even tripping and shit. It's different with the older ones though, cause they gotta hit the bookings and all that shit. If anything going to detain them, if they got any little warrants or anything, they be thinking they get up out there and they get sent right the fuck back for process all over again. So that be the bullshit. You feel me? But that was definitely a way. And then, of course, we ain't get to see my man. He done went on. We ain't get to see this nigga for like it wasn't 4 years until we seen this nigga again. That's why we was trying so hard to get to my man, at least to see him for an hour or two before he depart and shit. You know what I mean? And, we should have just went with the little 3-4 motherfuckers and shit, you know what I mean? And we'd have got to see my man and shit. But fortunately, my man made it through. He was alive. He ain't get killed over that motherfucker and all that shit. My man came back home and we linked back up. You feel me? So, you feel me? Moral to the story. I'll be having a bunch of drunk motherfuckers with you and shit if you for the hood. But something going bad gonna happen and shit. You feel me? Nigga try to make me do it. I'm like, hell no, boy, you know, fuck me. I don't recommend you do that shit, brother, if you really want to know. But any motherfucking way, I just felt like telling that story. Shout out to everybody that had something to do with that story. Everybody, even the little lady with the nunchucks and the white dude that got knocked out. Shout out to y'all too and shit. You feel me? That was a crazy Saturday right there. That was one of the crazy Saturdays in the 90s and shit. 97 and shit. My young boy status. Y'all gonna be hearing a lot more stories this year. I'm giving y'all epic stories this year, shit. Epic interviews and shit with my OGs and my hood niggas and shit. You feel me? And that's how we current this year, man. You feel me? You can never predict what's going to go on my shit, because my shit lit. Don't forget, I'm out. Get it.
IPODCASTOGSB podcast. Litty. Yo,